Alright, what's up YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to change an inner tie rod on a 2002 Chrysler Concorde. So, as you guys can tell, this is your inner tie rod. And apparently, there is no access to this from underneath the car or on top of the car. As you can tell, your inner tie rod goes all the way down here, but there's no access to that. So I took this car to a mechanic because I had a inner tie rod, and they're trying to charge me $500 because they said they had to pull out my engine in order to access that. So today I will show you how to do that without removing your engine and saving you some money. So the basic tools you're going to need today is a 13mm socket. You're going to need a 15mm socket, 17mm socket. You know, your ratchets are right here. You're going to need some WD-40, a hammer, a screwdriver, and a flathead. And you're going to need a T20 tool. As you can tell, that's a T20. Alright, let's get started. So, you want to disconnect your battery first, which I already did. And your battery, if you have a Concorde, is down there. Always disconnect your battery first. Alright, next step. We're going to have to remove the windshield wipers. I know it sounds silly, but you're going to have to. The windshield wiper is a size 15. So here you go. Here's your wipers. And then here's your bolts. You gotta disconnect your bolts, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just lefty loosey. I'm disconnecting the windshield wiper. Alright, here we go. Alright. And then you want to lift this up like that. And then loosen it up. Came off like easily. Now you want to do the other side as well. And lift up, pops out. Put this aside. Make sure you don't lose the bolts. Throw them inside the car. Alright, now that we have the wipers off, we're going to put our hood up. And this is where you need your T20 tool. Here's my T20. And you see this black guard right here? You're going to have to remove that. And the bolts are right here. So just loosen them up on both sides. Lines with the one right here. Make sure you get all these bolts out. Make sure you don't lose none as well. This is a pretty big job, so you're gonna have to have a lot of patience for this. But I mean, if you're trying to save $500, then I would totally do this over $500. Who the fuck would want to pay $500? Not me. They said I had to take out the engine. Okay, I'll do it myself. And I am sorry I cannot speed this up, since I am using my phone to record this, because I don't have a camera. I might edit this part, fast forward it probably. Hopefully I could do that. And if not, I am sorry. But I will show you the correct way to do this without spending $500. Again, pretty sweet. And we just got one more boat left. It's right out here. And like I said, this is a T20 tool. Alright, now that we got all the bolts out, this black guard pops out with ease. You want to do the left side first, of course, because it's on top of the right one. See, it just came off with ease. Now you just want to put this on top of the car, or just put it aside somewhere, it doesn't matter. Pop off the other one, just like so. Pop something in here. And there we go, popped out. Now that we got that plastic thing off, we're gonna need it should be the 13 millimeter. And you see this black guard here is metal. This black metal right here. There's 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same with the other side. I'll show you. There's 1, 2, so right there, 3, and 4. So you want to remove this with the 13 millimeter. It should be the 13. Just remove that like so. Make sure you don't lose these bolts as well. And like I say, this is all necessary in order to get access to the inner tie rod without having to remove your engine like the mechanic said. Some of these bolts might be pretty tight, so you might want to use some WD-40. Fortunately, I did this before, my bolts ain't so rusty, which is a plus. But the first time I had a big problem with these bolts, because they were pretty rusty. And if you want, you could just fast forward this a little bit. It's just basically you're gonna do the same side, the same thing for the other side, and just make sure you don't lose these bolts, because then you're gonna be in a hell of a pain, man. Now I am doing the other side as well. And now that you finally removed all these bolts, I'm sorry I had to put my phone down for a second. These bolts were pretty on tight. So we removed this metal thing. It just removes, pops off like that. Like so. You just want to put this aside for now. And now you gotta remove all these filters. See these filters, you gotta remove them. With that, the tool you're gonna need for that, you're gonna have to use a flathead. Here's my flathead. So you start off by popping this one, of course. The first one by your battery, pop this off. Unscrew this. So right there. Don't take it off completely, just unscrew it, loosen it up, and you can leave the bolt in there. See, that's pretty unscrewed. You want to pop this off. Alright, and you want to pop it off. And it just pops off like so. Put this aside. Do not lose it as well. Pop this off from right here. Pops off. Take off your air filter. Pop this off. Got that out of the way. Don't lose this. Set it aside. This is good. Now you want to unscrew this other bolt right here with your flathead. I'm gonna do that. And again, I did not know how to do this. I had to do a lot of research online because apparently there was no videos of people showing how to do this because it's so complex. People think you got to take out the engine, blah blah blah, in order to get access to the inner tie rod, and that is not so. I did my research and they showed me how to do this, but I do not learn by reading, I learn visually. So I thought this might be helpful for some of you people out there trying to figure this out as well. Sure, loosen this up. So I thought about, hey, let's make a video, man. Help some people out, save $500, do it for like 20, 30. I mean, you save a lot of money doing it on your own, of course. And of course, it takes patience. A lot of patience. Alright, it looks pretty loose. I just want to pop this off. I'm going to put my phone off. Well, I'm going to set it down. And then just pop this off. I can't. I need to use both of my hands. So give me a second. Alright, I popped it off. As you can tell. Set this aside. Remember how everything goes, of course. Set that aside. And now you got to remove this one as well. You see, it goes connected right here. So you want to unscrew that bolt. And I think I'm just gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna make a part 2 video because I don't want to go past the length of time, and then YouTube doesn't allow me to post my video up. So I'm gonna make a part 2. This is the end of part 1. Join us for part 2, and we'll get back to it.